On News at 10 last night, we reported the problems caused by young car thieves in West Belfast. Tonight, the story shifts to Hartlepool. Juvenile car crime is nothing new to the northeast. But today, there was another alarming example of how young the criminals are, in this case, a boy of 11, and what little regard they have for the law. Here's our Home Affairs reporter, Harry Smith.
The owner of this corner house in Hartlepool was opening his front gate this morning when a stolen car careered out of control and ploughed through the fence just a few feet from where he was standing. At the wheel of the car was an 11-year-old boy.
He was at the wheel. I saw him, the first thing I saw was trying to get the wheel round, you know, to get around the corner, but obviously couldn't get it round far enough. Too small.
The boy was arrested by police who'd been chasing the car, but after an hour and a half in the police station, he was back, swaggering along the road and taunting his victim. He'd been summoned for stealing the car to the juvenile panel and then released. He was now free and apparently blaming the police.
Ramming them, made no need for it, you know.
Did they ram you?
Yes, rammed them.
Rammed
us.
How old are you?
11 years old.
As the youngster rejoined his friends, police admitted they were virtually powerless.
Once they are charged or reported by us, it's completely out of our hands. It's dealt with by the courts.
And apparently they're back on the street sometimes within half an hour?
Very shortly afterwards, yes.
It's a case which typifies the concerns of people on estates like this. In the northeast of England, so-called joyriding has become an epidemic.
This is the second time this has happened to our garden. It is not as bad this time as last year. January the 3rd last year, they came through the garden, took part of the house as well.
While the families here wait for the next incident, the youngster was back among friends, being greeted as a hero.